Hello, everyone. Happy New Year. How has 2025 been treating you so far? I hope your first few weeks have been filled with joy and love and laughter and quality time with your loved ones. I hope you've been staying warm and cozy for those of you who are experiencing winter. 2025 so far has brought really big, beautiful blessings into my life. I am now a mother, and I have the sweetest little baby in my life, and we're just so over the moon happy. And I wanted to thank all of you for your blessings, your kind wishes. But of course, as many of you know, being a new mom comes with many challenges. It's hard to get enough rest and sleep. And I know many of you out there struggle with this as well. So I wanted to share with you my favorite earbuds. These Raycon everyday earbuds have been a game changer for me as a new mom. I use them throughout my day to create little moments of calm, whether it's listening to some calming music or ASMR, especially when Seth is on shift to take care of our baby so that I can get some much needed rest and sleep. I rely on the Raycon everyday earbuds to cancel out background noise with their active noise cancellation mode. These earbuds are so comfortable and snug, I can wear them all day and they never fall out. They sit completely flush in my ears so I can lay down and sleep with them on. I'm my side sleeper, and these are the only earbuds that work for me. And I have to show you my Purple Clouds protective case. It's so dreamy and beautiful. It makes me so happy to look at it. The 32-hour battery life has been such a lifesaver for those long days and late nights with my newborn. And if I forget to charge it, while this case supports wireless charging at a really fast rate, just 10 minutes of charging for 90 minutes of listening. And the best part about these Raycon everyday earbuds is that they offer you premium audio quality, but without the premium price. Other brands cost twice as much, if not more, but these Raycon everyday earbuds are affordable, stylish, and especially with the active noise cancellation mode, it is such an upgrade for this price. Right now, you can get 15% off site-wide using my link buyraycon.com/Semide or by clicking the link in the description box or pinned comment. Every purchase supports my channel and my growing little family, so I thank you so much for checking out that link. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope 2025 brings you calm, peace, and lots of tingles. Enjoy the video, everyone. Hi Beth, welcome to your appointment. I'm Dr. Semide.
Hi, thank you.
How are you doing today?
I'm okay. Yeah. I'm looking forward to trying to get to the bottom of some pain I've been having in my hands. So that's why I'm here today.
Okay, so there's pain in your hands. Can you describe what that pain feels like?
Yeah, it's numbness and some tingling. It's not all over and it's not all the time, but it's something I've been dealing with.
So when did this start?
I'd say it's been about a month now.
Oh wow. And did it just come on suddenly or more gradual?
It feels sort of sudden in the last month, but then gradually has sort of been getting worse over the last few weeks.
Okay. And is there any event that might have precipitated this numbness and tingling?
I'm a writer, so I spend quite a bit of time like typing on my computer, and so I use my hands quite a bit for that, so I don't know if that's part of it. I've taken up a new hobby. I'm embroidering, and I'm still quite new to it, so I don't know if that could be part of it too.
And did that start about a month ago as well? Okay,
Yeah.
so it all kind of came in around the same time. And how many hours a day do you spend typing?
Yeah, I'm at my desk for probably about 7 hours a day. I'm not typing like non-stop those full 7 hours, but probably kind of like resting my hands around my keyboard or on my desk or typing for a lot of it.
I see. And what about the embroidering?
Yeah, that's been like maybe an hour a night. I'm working on a project right now, so yeah, once it's done, I might do a little bit less of it. But
I see. So, when do you start feeling this numbness and tingling? Is it during the typing, the projects, or perhaps at night? When do you feel it?
I think I'd say it's worse at night. I can tell over the course of my day, like it starts to kind of get a little more numb and a little more uncomfortable, but I'd say worse at nighttime.
Okay. And at night, do you notice it like in the middle of your sleep? Do you wake up to it, or and how frequent?
Yeah, sometimes that kind of like numbness feeling, I'll wake up and I feel like I have to like move my fingers and kind of like get, I don't know, the blood maybe back into them, or I don't really know why or what's going on, but it does wake me up sometimes, maybe a couple of times a night.
Okay. So a couple of times a night. And is there anything you've tried that helped alleviate any of these symptoms?
I find like heat helps a little bit, so like a warm shower or warm water or like a magic bag, a heating pack, but it doesn't seem to make it go away. It just kind of makes it a bit more bearable. Yeah.
So just temporary relief of the symptoms, but not really addressing the root cause.
Exactly. Yeah, it makes it tolerable to work, but it certainly isn't getting better overall.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you came in. I'm glad we can have a thorough look at your hands and, the related nervous system and also blood circulation. We'll check all of that and see, what's causing this problem, and hopefully find a few treatments that can help you in the long run.
Thank you so much, Dr. Semide.
All right, so the nurse has already taken your vitals, and it looks like you have no signs of infection. Everything's within normal limits, so that's great. Don't have to worry about any of that. I'm going to go ahead and start by inspecting sort of your face, your neck, your shoulders, your arms, and your hands. May I go ahead and make contact with your face?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Okay. Just looking for any lesions, any injuries. Broken skin. Okay. I'm going to palpate your lymph nodes. Just let me know if you feel any tenderness, pain, and we'll just palpate back here, occipital region. Submental, tonsillar, cervical lymph nodes. Can you shrug your shoulders? Great. Count them down. Okay. Now just check the arms and underarms as well. Just to see if there's any obstructions in the lymphatic system. Any pain there?
No.
Okay. Check the other side. Here's where the brachial plexus is, which is a large collection of nerves that then innervate the rest of your arm. So just feeling if there's any lesions, any masses that might be obstructing, any tenderness here.
A little bit.
A little bit. From 1 to 10, 1 being very little tenderness versus 10 being the most tenderness you felt. So how would you rate it?
Maybe like a 3?
A
3 or
3?
4, yeah.
Right over here.
Yeah.
Okay. Just make a note of that. And now I'd love to check your back as well. If you don't mind just turning around and facing your back towards me.
Okay.
Great. Just get your hair out of the way. And I'm going to go ahead and palpate the spine, starting from the cervical vertebrae. Just again, let me know if there's any pain or tenderness at all. As you know, our nerves all originate from the spine, so it is such an important part. It's our central nervous system. And now I'm just checking the ribs and the muscles to see if there's any issues here that might be contributing to the problem. There's some tightness there. Probably from sitting at your desk for 7 hours a day. Makes a lot of sense. We can definitely do a little bit of massage here in a little while. Go ahead and give yourself a big hug just so you can expose some more of the tissue here. Great, you can relax. While I have you here, I want to check your dermatomes for the sensory function of your back. So Beth, I have a variety of tools here, and I will be checking different types of sensation across your back and your dermatomes.
Okay.
So you just let me know if you feel the same sensation on one side versus another, okay? So, start with light touch, which feels like this. Do you feel that?
Yes.
Okay. So, same or different?
Same.
Good. Same or different?
Same.
Same or different?
The same.
Same or different?
Yeah, I think that was the same.
Good. And same or different? Good. Same or different? Just a few more here, okay? Same or different?
Good, yeah. Same.
Okay. And I'll just stick to the upper body since that's what we're concerned about with your hand. Here I have a roller. And do you feel that sensation on both sides there?
It feels good.
Okay, great. So this is more sharp sensation, all right? And I'd love for you to also let me know if it feels the same or different on both sides. Is it okay if I clip your hair back a little bit? Just move it out of the way so we can access your neck a little bit better. There you go. Same or different? Same or different? Same or different? Same or different? Good. Same or different? And what about that?
Yeah, the same.
Let's check one more here. And finally, same or different?
The same.
Good. Now, I'm going to be checking for vibration sense on your spine. So I will just go ahead and show you what that feels like on different parts of your body.
Okay.
Feel that vibration? Okay. What about there?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So I want you to let me know when you start feeling the vibration and when it ends, okay?
Okay. Start. Stop.
Good.
Start. Stop. Start. Stop. Start. Stop.
Good.
Start. Stop. Start. Stop.
Let's do that one again.
Start. Stop. Start. Stop. Start. Stop.
Okay. And now I'm just going to run the tuning fork down your spine. And again, let me know if you feel any differences on either side. I'll do that a few times, okay? Or if it elicits any different sensations in your body. Okay,
Yeah, I
is
think
that?
it felt even and similar between both sides.
Symmetrical, perfect.
Thank you.
Okay, great. So we'll have you turn around and we'll check a few more sensory tests on the front and as well as your hands.
Okay.
All right, Beth, so the same thing again. Just let me know if you feel the same sensation on both sides or if it's different and how.
Okay.
So we'll start with your neck region. Yeah, you can actually close your eyes if you like, just so you can really tap into a sensation. Same or different?
Same.
Same or different?
Same.
Same or different?
Same.
Same or different?
Same.
Your hands are quite cold.
Mm.
Are you feeling cold?
My hands get cold quite often. So.
Is that a more recent thing, or just you've always kind of been this way?
I say it's something I've struggled with for quite a while, but yeah, it might be kind of worse in the last few weeks now that you mention it.
Okay. So I'll do this one. Same or different?
Same.
Same or different?
Same.
Are you feeling any numbness and tingling right now? The one that you described that you've been feeling?
I'd say maybe a little bit. Yeah, a little bit of that kind of numb feeling.
A little bit, but not as intense as it usually is when it's like at its peak.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I feel like it's like starting to set in maybe a little bit, but it's mild still.
So from 1 to 10, 10 being the worst numbness and tingling you felt in these hands, how would you rate it?
I'd say like a 4 maybe.
A 4? Same or different?
Same.
Same. Okay. Just go through.
Same. Same. Same.
Same or different?
The same.
Same or different?
Same.
Dermatomes are attacked. Let's see. Okay, great. So, not noticing any abnormalities here, but I would love to do some testing of your hands now and see if that elicits the sensation that you were describing.
Yeah, thank you.
Just start with inspecting your hands. It does feel cool to touch. Which you mentioned was getting worse over the past few weeks. Let's check your circulation here. It is slightly slower. It's not pathological, but slightly slower than I would like for the blood to return. Okay, so just make a note of that. Swelling. Elbow swelling. Okay. All right, so I will do a series of tests The first one is called the Carpal compression test. And I'm just going to compress. It's called the carpal tunnel. And just let me know, does that make the numbness or tingling worse? It is getting worse.
Feel a little tender where you're pressing.
Tender as well. Okay, let's try the other one. And what about this side when I'm holding it?
I feel like the numbness and tingling's a bit more in like my thumb and those couple fingers.
Okay. Now I'd love for you to just hold your wrists together like this and just hold that position for a little while. And we'll see if that also recreates some of that numbness and tingling. It's also getting worse.
Yeah, I can feel it already a little bit in my left. And
Okay. So I'm gonna check sensation here. So do you feel that sharp sensation there?
not really.
Not really. What about here?
No.
And here? The side of the ring finger? And what about that side?
Ooh, yeah, I can feel it now.
You feel that? Okay. And here? Okay.
Yeah.
Other hand.
No.
No there as well. Okay. This side of the ring finger. This side. You feel it there. And what about your little pinky?
Yeah, I can feel those ones.
Now I'm just going to tap gently on the median nerve. Does that elicit that numbness and tingling sensation? Can I do that?
Yeah.
So it kind of spikes a little bit.
Yeah, it does.
Other side. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you can go ahead and just get those nerves moving again. So that does confirm my suspicion that you have carpal tunnel syndrome, which makes sense considering you're doing, repetitive typing as a writer, and now the embroidery would have just been that like a little bit extra, that little, the straw that broke the camel's back in this case. And there's just a lot of compression in this area. It's such a small space where the median nerve moves through, the ligaments and the muscles here. And yeah, it easily gets irritated and compressed, and when that happens, you can feel numbness and tingling in your fingers. But it is treatable, which is great. I will supply you with wrist splints that you can wear while you're typing, while you're doing embroidery, although I would ask that you maybe take a break from embroidery and also take frequent breaks when you're writing, when you're typing as well, and I will write all that down for you. The wrist splints are especially helpful when you're sleeping. Just to keep, your wrists in a straight position. So earlier when we were doing this really stresses the carpal tunnel. So if we can just keep your wrists as straight as possible, that'll help to get the nerves, less compressed and have the nerve signal moving.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And I would also like to just apply some acupressure in a few points, if that's okay.
Yeah, thank you.
For these acupressure points, I'd love for you to stimulate them 3 times a day and about 30 seconds at a time.
Okay.
And we'll start from there. We can always, move it up and down at your next visit. So the first point, and I will actually apply little thumbtacks here for you, is just right there in that depression. And this is SJ7, and this is SJ5, also known as triple warmer 5. And you just want to do circular motions right there. So about 30 seconds of that, just in a... I'm just doing counterclockwise, but clockwise works as well. So that's the first point. We'll do it on both sides, and I'll place thumbtacks so you know exactly where it is. Pericardium 7 is actually right at the wrist joint, right in between these two tendons that you see that are bulging out.
Yeah.
You're going to place your thumb right there. You can also have your husband or anyone else apply pressure here too if you're feeling like your fingers and wrists are tired.
Okay.
Say doctor's orders. So there's the second one, pericardium 7. The third one is LI11, just right over here. It's like right in that cube, right in that crease, right on the edge.
Yeah.
So let me just stimulate that point there for you. I find these points are very effective for helping to just release any tension in this area and just get the chi moving. I do like to treat from a holistic perspective as much as I can. And yeah, I found these points are very effective. So I will put the thumbtacks on there in a minute. And let's apply some massage oil. This is a great thing to ask your husband to do for you. Just kind of release the tension, especially in these two tendons here. And I also like to kind of do a stretch. I like to just do adjustments and just kind of some traction as well. You can do that every time you come in for your visit.
Yeah, that feels good.
Alright, so I do have these tacks. We are short on time right now, but I will send these to the nurse and she'll help you out and, you know, put them all on for you. And so again, just apply pressure to those points 3 times a day for 30 seconds at a time to start, and, you know, do the massage. Try to, you know, do some traction and pulling. And the wrist splints, will send you home with those as well.
Awesome.
Okay. Do you have any questions at all?
No, I think that makes sense, and thank you for your time.
Okay, thank you so much.